So, as you all know, I have been a cosmetologist for over 30 years. I have been in business as well for over 30 years. Now, I started in Miami and now I'm in Georgia. Well, the reason why I brought that up is because I've stayed in business for over 30 years, from booth rent to owning my own salon. I have always been self-employed and an entrepreneur. And the reason why I have stayed in business is because there is one rule that I follow that has kept me in business over 30 years. And that is, you must be present and accounted for. You have to show up. I have seen businesses open and I have seen the same ones close. I have seen them succeed and I have seen them fail. I have seen hairstylists come, I have seen them go. And a lot of why they have failed has been because they don't show up. When the client gets there, they're not there. When the client wants to communicate, there's no way to communicate with them. So I'm going to just tell you, just break it down and just let you know just a few rules that I follow for my business. Now, let me tell you this. There was a time, probably about a year or two ago, I wanted to retire, so I did. Well, at that time, I still ran my boutique as online, and I did my purses, my jewelry, as well as I created my own hair care and body care line. And I did work, at home. And once I decided that I wanted to reopen my shop and I came back to work, I had no problem creating a whole new clientele, as well as other ones that I used to service come back. Because at the end of the day, I have a reputation very strong of being known to show up and to be present and accounted for. But there's some certain things and some certain rules that you're going to have to follow, that you're going to have to instill in yourself. Now, I'm not saying that you have to follow my blueprint. These are just some of the things that have kept me in business. So the first one that I'm going to tell you is you're going to have to set hours. If your hours are between 9 and 4, between 9 and 4, you belong to your business. Between 9 and 4, you need to go hard for your business. See, this is the thing. If you were at a job between 9 to 4 and you had to stand at a register, you would stand at that register and you would ring up whatever items that you were told to ring up. So if you were at, say, a clothing boutique, and you work from 9 to 4, you would be there, present and accounted for on the clock every single day, working. So do the same for yourself. Set your business hours. Do not waver. When it's time for you to come to work, come to work. Open. If you open at 9 o'clock, open your doors at 9 o'clock and be present. If you close your doors at 4 o'clock, don't go home at 2 o'clock. Now, sometimes things do happen, but you need to be accounted for when you're supposed to be. When things happen, okay, you put a plan in place. Put a sign on the door. Put a message on your phone. Something. But you need to be present and accounted for during your hours. Do not waver on that, because people need to know that they can depend on you, that regardless whether it be rain, snow, it does not matter. They know when they come to your place of business, you will be there. You will show up. If you offer a business, if you do lawn service, they need to know every other week or once a month or whenever you come, guess what? I'm going to get my yard cut because I know 100% he's going to be here or she's going to be here. If you do nails and they come in and they just want to get their nails done, just give me a polish just for the day. Now, I do know when I go to so-and-so shop, she'll be there. So it's 2 o'clock now. She closes at 4. Oh, I know she's still there and she's going to be there. So let me go by there. These are the things that people on their job talk about. People in their families talk about. People in churches talk about. Friend groups. They tell people, let's just say you got one of your clients at work. And another client says, you know what? Today, I want to get my hair dyed. And it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon and they're going to get off early and go home. Well, your client is going to tell them, well, one thing about my beautician, you go to her, you'll get your hair dyed. Let's call her now, or let's go by there now, or stop by there on your way home just to see if she can take you, because I do know she's going to be there. So show up. You belong to your business during your business hours. Do not get a job and go work harder for somebody than you do yourself. Go hard. Even if you don't have clients, even if you don't have customers, still be available. Be available. Go clean up. Go reorganize. Make some phone calls. Post on social media. There is so many things that you can do with your time in your business, in your frame of time, during your working hours. During your working hours, you need to be working. Regardless, whether you have a service, whether you're selling, it doesn't matter. Even if you just work on the computer and you sell online all day, don't do maintenance on your website during business hours. Wait till later on, because people need to contact you. They need to be able to get in touch with you so that they can receive your service. Be available. Be present. Now, another thing you're going to have to do is make sure you are presentable. When your client gets there, make sure you are ready. Look, I understand we all have to get our hair done. We have to get our nails done. We have to look presentable for the clients for the rest of the week. But do that on your time. Don't do that on your customer's time, because you never know what the run of the day is going to look like. You can have a bus load of people. I remember I used to work with a barber, and there used to be times where a bus load of people would come in and he was ready. He used to tell me every day, Sondrell, we gonna go to work like we broke. Every single day. Sometimes you have to have that mentality. Go to work like you broke. Go to work ready to hustle. Go to work ready to do it. Go to work ready to work. Okay? Now, have a line of communication at all times. Let's just say during the course of the day, you have to go to the store and your customers are calling your shop and can't get in touch with you. That's unacceptable. They have to be able to communicate with you. I always tell people, if you have a business and a person cannot get in touch with you to do business with you, you out of business. You have to have a line of communication. Email, text message, messenger, your shop phone, your business phone, however you choose to have the line of communication open with your clients. Always, look, return calls, return messages. Don't leave people hanging. You have to be accounted for. This is the number one rule of business, to be present. When you go to Walmart and it's open from 6 in the morning to 11 at night, I guarantee you go there unless for some catastrophic reason they just had to close. I guarantee you they will be open. That is why these bigger businesses make money on levels that we as small businesses do not, because they are present. They are ready. We have to take our business serious. And there's no way we will be taken serious if we are not there. So back to communication. Always have lines of communication. Always. When your clients want to make, they're always going to want to make appointments. When they're ready to make appointments, you need to have a way that they can communicate with you. Even if you do a booking site, have a way that they can communicate with you. And sometimes even with booking sites, they might have questions that they want to ask before they come to their appointments. They might want to know, what is the best hair that I can pick up? Where's the best place that I can park? Should I come a little bit earlier? Should whatever, as well as if you are not able to take them on time at the exact time of their appointment, you need to be able to communicate with them as well. You have to have a line of communication. Do not allow your client to try to contact you and they cannot get in touch with you. I mean, that's just disrespectful. You have to consider the client. So those two things I'm going to leave you with. Be accounted for and have communication. Have a line of communication, please. If you want to stay in business, you gotta be present, because when people come looking for you and you're not there, you are out of business. Remember that. Also, do not work harder at a job than you will yourself. Always remember that. I have been an entrepreneur for over 30 years, probably at this point, probably 33 years. And I'm telling you, this is a rule that has always worked for me. I have always been present and accounted for, and I have always been able to reach. It's always worked. Okay? So y'all step your game up and go get into it and be blessed. Y'all have a good day. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, or you can email me, whatever, and we're going to talk about it. I got a whole lot more coming. If you like this video, tap that like button, subscribe to my channel, and y'all have a blessed day. Bye.